barrels thrown into the ocean. We couldn't let it happen. We needed it. So I took control.
멱살, 멱뼈를 붙잡고.
The power gifted to me, the power of Mordecai, the power to bend the feeble-minded to my will, and so much more. It was a gift from... It was a gift.
누구한테 그냥 받았다고? 뻥치시네.
Ah! The Queen! It's the Queen! She saw what Death Fog did to the Black Ring. She saw it destroy
2주라고요? 아니야, 플레이 한 걸로 따지면 일주일 정도 되지 않았어?
And he told me to make sure she got it. He told me to ensure they got
한글 패치 지난주에 나왔잖아. 아닌가?
Arcs. The barrels were going to arcs.
캐스트들이 다 악스를 가리키고 있어.
I can't. He'll hear. He'll know. He'll find me. He'll come.
날짜 감각 안녕이라고. 그만 지 꿀잼이라는 얘기 아닐까요?
If I tell you, I die. Or worse.
Mordus takes a step back, looking about in half-crazed panic.
I can't. I can't. Not now. It's too late. It's all...
The dwarf sets his jaw and firmly refuses to speak until you ask him something else.
What? No, I can't.
You grab the dwarf's old brittle arm and follow through with your knee. There's a dry snapping sound as the crumbling bone cracks and gives way.
Ah! No! Stop! Stop! I beg you! I'll tell you.
언데드들은 뼈가 부러질 때 고통을 느낄까? 안
You
느끼겠지?
relent, and the dwarf stumbles back, cradling his fractured arm and whimpering.
바보 이지유 부른다고?
It's him.
일곱 신이
The one
거부했던 신.
the seven rejected.
그 왕? 이터널 왕. 말하는 순간 으악 하면서 죽는 거 아니야?
The dwarf is interrupted by another crack. You see his femur has developed a break. The fracture spreads, shearing the bone in two. Mordus stumbles to the ground, oddly silent. He looks up, and you see that his jaw is cracked,
점점
broken,
부서지고
and
있어.
falling to pieces. Fissures are starting to run across his skull, and his ribs start to snap and fall one by one. Mordus tries to
그래,
raise his
꼭 이런
remaining arm
장르
to his head, displaying
요런
his fingers
상황에서는
wide, but
항상
the digits are viciously snapped off by some unseen force.
얘기를 하려고 하는 순간 저렇게 죽더라고.
You hear the tiniest whimper from the skeleton before his face caves in, as if smashed with an invisible mace.
VR 게임이요? 1인칭 멀미나서 못하는데 무슨 VR이야. 으앙 죽음.
The thought of death fog gives you pause. A weapon like that should give everyone pause.
Ah, death fog. Instant victory. I always applauded Lucian for using it.
I've seen this. Seen death fog in action. Such
사펑
horror
데미
has no
훈련한다고요?
place in this
A
world.
weapon
사펑
of
그거 막
untold
루머
destruction.
돌더라. 또
And you use this
퇴사한
against your
직원이
own
뭐
kind,
어쩌고
knowing it
저쩌고.
ends their existence. How often?
게임 기생 세금 도둑 세금 도둑들은 지금도 많지 뭐. 정부 관련된 그런 거 하는 게 제일 꿀이라며. 루팡하기. 뭐야 왜 안 와? 저 나가는 길이 있고 또 저장을 하네? 여왕이 보낸 편지. 여왕이 범죄자들을 이용해 죽음 한계를 밀반이. 엄마 나 취직했어요. 세상에. 취직을 왜 이런 데로 했어?
The lock's melting away. Morda's turned the key into an amulet. Cunning.
여긴 뭐지?
I do not want to know what. Careful now. That's a trap.
Death, most likely. Watch your step.
함정 일찍도 얘기한다. 원래 서서히 틀렸어. 원래 여기서 눈을 구해가지고 밑에 지하실을 확인하러 갔었어야 되는데 이미 지하실은 센즈 손가락으로 털고 그 다음에 넘어왔죠. 레벨도 안 맞고 서순도 안 맞고. 엥? 상어? 걔는 뭐야? 상어는 좀 당황스러운걸? 다리 묶기 하면 다리 묶임? 걔들은 다 사라졌네. 그럼 이쪽에서 할 거는 끝난 것 같고. 내가 한 거 아니야. 이거 얘네들이 한 거야. 이쪽은 됐고 아까 전에 여기 뒤져봐야겠네. 이젠 요새 하나를 몰살한 거야. 말도 몰살하고 도시도 몰살할 거라고? 아 내가 한 거 아니라니까. 내가 왔을 땐 이미 죽어 있었어. 왜 그런 눈으로 쳐다보는 거죠? 찜찜하니까 저런 건 보이면 없애. 이 구간인데 하는 내내 기분 나쁘다고. 그냥 뭐 디비니티 은근히 좀 그냥 좀 그래 좀 의외로 좀 어둡고 막 그래. 이동하는 데가 좀 많네.
The angelic figure your body is
공허의 존재. 이 연출이나 막 그런 게 전반적으로 좀 약간 어두워. 이렇게 괴물 같은 거 많이 나오고. 깜짝이 귀엽다고. 정말 취향을 이해할 수가 없네요. 이쪽은 뭐고 이쪽은 뭘까? 이쪽으로 가는 순간 전투 걸리니까 이쪽으로 텔포타기 좀 그런데. 이거 갔었던 데인가? 아 이쪽... 이게 어딘데? 이쪽 어디야? 한 명만 보내보자. 여기가 어디야 근데? 안 왔었던 데 같긴 한데 굳이 올 필요도 없어 보이는데? 그냥 가자. 이건 뭐 이건 뭐야? 니들 잘났다. 이런 거 저장 10대도 없이 해야 돼. 근데 왜 이게 전투가 걸리지? 여기서 몸이 튀어나오나? 혹시 모르니까 잡고는 있는데 이게 뭐가 나오나봐. 알 하나 또 있는데. 발쟁이들이 물방이 낮아서 만만해서 때리나? 거리가 묘하게 안 나오네. 아, 길 막혀갖고. 근데 막상 전투는 풀리는데. 프로그램이 꺼졌어요? 그래? 최근에 뭐 업데이트 안 하지 않았나? 오늘 업데이트 버튼을 눌렀다고요? 아, 그럼 업데이트해서 그런가 봐. 내가 독을 풀었다고? 왜 그래? 나도 아까 전에 박힐 때 안 돼가지고 고생했었다고. 여기는 뭐 딱히 뭐 먹으러 오는 건 아닌가 봐. 돈의 냄새가 난다. 그마. 근데 그마는 1원이잖아. 이제 남은 건 디비니티밖에 없어. 필라스 죽 쓰고서. 남은 건 디비니티 뿐이야. 이것까지 망하면 끝이야 이제.
Just when I think this land still, at least this is an interesting
대화가 되네.
variation on dismal. I could be worse. I mean, I could have spent several millennia in the clutches of the void, so... Thank you. That means... something. The Eternals. They're not gone. Or... they are. But they're not dead. They're in the void. The Seven threw them to the void. They damned them to that. To an eternity of torment.
그래, 신들이 나쁜 놈들이라니까.
And they did it in my name. They did it because of me. Aren't I? If you open the gate and let a mad dog loose, are you not responsible if it savages a child? I gave them my research on the Veil. I gave them a prize to snatch from the king. Worse, I gave them a weapon to use against their own people. The source of the Veil would have made them unimaginably powerful. And their theft left enough of a crack for the void to pour in. Every wickedness visited on my people. Every evil that stalks this land. It was my fault. True or not, it makes no difference. I did what I did, and my people suffered for it. But if I am to honor their memory, I cannot sit here and mope. I must go on for them, for my family. My loved ones may be gone. The Seven may be corrupt, but I remain. The last true Eternal must survive.
True Eternal.
And perhaps, just perhaps, I can find a way to bring my people back.
Fane grips you by the arm, his hands strong.
Come, Godwoken. There is work to be done.
그래? 다른 애들도 좀 갱신됐을까?
Just when I think this land still, at least this is an interesting variation on dismal. I always thought my path was laid out. Become divine. Preserve what's left of your people. But what if you could do more? What if you could save them all? And worse, what if you had all that power, but they were not worth saving? I don't know. Tell me, what would you do?
Fane nods slowly, lost in thought.
You're not entirely wrong. Then again, thank you. I will have to think on this. It has been unlike anything I ever imagined. To explore this world with you, to see this world through your eyes, even metaphorically. Well, it has been a privilege. My people are gone. It's all pointless.
Well now, how's my favorite Godwoken? Let's track down my old pack and find Can't Hurt to know who wants us dead.
If Anne smile.
Go ahead.
뭐 했냐고 물어보는 거야.
He looks at you sternly, for all the world like a schoolmaster lecturing an errant brat.
버르장머리 없는 꼬마를 설교하려는 교사의 모습으로 변했대.
I think you can quite easily imagine what went on in that wagon. Almost a pity you weren't a witness, actually. For you would have seen the conception of a new world. Not to mention an unparalleled lesson in lovemaking.
His eyes attest to a desperation you've never seen him acknowledge in any way whatsoever before. He seems restless, angry, on the cusp of a tempest you never expected could ruffle his unshakable demeanor.
Finally, I found her. Finally, I found her, only to lose her again. It's unthinkable, unbearable. To know she's in the hands of...
뺨을 왜 후려?
Nah, he's gone, damn you! Don't you understand? Just let me.
He closes his eyes and begins to chant an old mantra. His voice mesmerizes, and as he calms, you too feel serenity descend upon the scene.
There. Much better. I apologize for my irritability just now. What you don't realize is... Tell me, have you ever been in love? Too many, unfortunately. Suffice to say, I am in love. In such a way that is the very core of my entire existence. My empire and my throne, I must have them back, there's no question about it. My offspring of dragons, I will see them born. Divinity itself, by all means, I crave it. But above all, above any of them, I cherish her. I would hope we are all more than we seem at first glance. You must know she is my deepest desire, that I've longed for since my soul slipped into consciousness.
여기서 주인공이 난입하면은
To see
삼각관계는
her
되나?
taken away from me now, after our first meeting, it rends the heart. Words that mend. I thank you for them. I will scour this world in search of Sadha, and if by mortal means she eludes me, I will take divinity for the purpose. The Council of the Seven and the powers of divinity call us.
아마 뭐 이제 파티원들하고 사이가 좋았으면은 배신 당하지 않겠죠. 이 알들이 뭘까? 자꾸 파들파들거리면서 있는단 말이지.
Greet the Reaper for me.
또 있어? 아 이쪽에 있구나. 이거 안 닿는데. 역시 뭐가 나올 것 같긴 하더라. 아, 또 있어. 열쇠가 있대.
Good find.